What's good, my brothers, my sisters? We go double, double, triple, double. This video is kind of off the dome. I want to talk about the cost of trying to be great, the cost of continuously trying, even when you're not seeing any progress, the cost of trying to become better. Theoretically, technically, there is no real cost financially wise. Although that's kind of cap because investing into yourself and, having to, not really having to, but wanting better quality, I'd say, in a sense. But the true cost is the endless nights of stress, trying to figure shit out, trying to plan things out, especially depending on, this all varies on what you're trying to do at that. The list of it can go on forever. I just want to make this video to tell you that if you're trying and in the process of aligning with your goals, attempting your goals, trying to reach your goals, trying to create something new, trying to create something better for yourself, don't give up. Earlier, I was having these thoughts of like, to make it, I'm trying to do content, make clothes, and that's really the main two things I'd say. We can say working out, trying to get a better physique, etc. And all of these things takes time. It takes being patient. It takes trying to become better. Majority of the time, greatness at a high caliber is not obtained overnight, and that's what stops a lot of people from trying. They obsessed and want something so bad, not understanding that it's going to take time. And a lot of overnight success sensations aren't even really overnight. The Kai Cenats, the LeBron James, all the people you can think of, it didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of time, it took a lot of patience, and they made it so far in life that it looks overnight. It looks easy. Some of them might have made it young, but the risk, the pain, the overthinking, the doubt, the crying, the blood, sweat, like all of that takes time. All of that is the cost of wanting to be on those calibers, bro. Wanting to become better. It's not easy. I've said before, it's simple. The steps to take it, the steps to do is simple, but the action, the waking up every day to do it, it's not easy. For instance, you got work tomorrow, right? You got the whole day, you tell yourself, yo, I'm going to go to sleep early tonight. The night comes, you don't end up going to sleep as early as you wish you could go to sleep early. When you wake up, you're a lot more tired than normal. You tell yourself, I should have just went to sleep early. You don't feel like going, but you end up going anyway. As soon as you get there, you're hoping and praying, yo, please let the day go by fast. Please. You show up, do your work, everything you're supposed to do. Time's going by pretty slow, but you get through the day, and then at the end of it, you're like, I did it. From the morning, I dreaded even going, but I did it anyway. I made a video like this when I first created this channel, and it was like, why do we prioritize 9 to 5s over our actual dreams? It's been times where I had work at 8 o'clock in the morning, then go to sleep till like 3, 4, went to work anyway. But on days that I'm off and I have a buttload of shit that I told myself I'd do, I delay those things, but wouldn't dare delay a 9 to 5 and go anyway. I feel like that all ties together. I know that's kind of shifted away from what I said a bit, but it all applies. Doing what you know you're supposed to do, regardless of how you feel. That's the biggest thing that'll dictate whether or not you see progress, you achieve your dreams, you evolve towards what you want to become in life. Again, much easier said than done, but doing it anyway, that's the biggest cost. Doing it anyway. And is it really a cost? Because when I say a cost, who wants to pay for things? Kind of pushes people away, at least myself, I'd say. When you hear cost, oh, I gotta pay something, I have to come out of pocket in something. What's coming out of pocket is worth 10 much more of what you'll receive back. And I'm not talking about just financially, but physically, mentally, skill wise, mindset wise. More disciplined, more patient, more respectful, more kind to the process, more kind to yourself. Because it's like, damn, I didn't want to do this shit. Woke up, chose to do it anyway, and push through. That molds people into better people. It lets people know that even when I don't feel like doing nothing at all, I can still choose to do it anyway. Everything is choice. Everything is choice. Being stronger than the temptation and the lack of discipline is what will bring you closer to overcoming those costs. I believe it's much deeper than just the bare minimum of things. Being consistent, being persistent, being disciplined, all are important factors. But if you can enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, that's the biggest thing one must overcome to really continue to push through. If you're not trusting the process, you want overnight success, which in reality, I'm gonna be honest, who doesn't want it today? But patience is what builds that character development to tell self that it's okay if it's not happening tomorrow. It's okay if it's not happening today. Appreciating every experience and outcome that I'm receiving is a blessing in itself. How you perceive is how you do everything. So if your perception is good on that, you'll be fine. The process is what molds everything. The journey is everything. If you was to get everything you wanted in life tomorrow at 19, at 20, these young ages, what else would there be to life? You would maybe feel accomplished for a week or so, and then it's, what's next? I've gotten a better car, some money, new setup, new crib. All of those are temporary achievements, temporary feelings that come and go. Granted, I'm very grateful. The gratefulness never goes away. But just as a person wanting to evolve, I firmly believe is engraved in our DNA. Not wanting to be stagnant is engraved in our DNA. Whether we notice it or not, the comparison of when you first get something and a week later, it's like, that was cool, but what's next? The cost of wanting to become something more than what you are now. It takes time. I don't think I ever finished it, what I was saying earlier, but I was just thinking about, damn, like, this shit of making it is gonna take a long time. I won't say a long time because who knows how long it'll take, but it's gonna take some time. It's been taking time. I've been doing this shit for years, bro. But one thing I can say is, it ain't no point in giving up. And that's what this whole thing has molded me into. Years of grinding, years of editing videos, getting little to no views, little to no love, and telling myself, hey, show up the next day and do it all over again. That's what the cost is. What's out there on the end of the road is timeless, endless. So just keep pushing forward. It may not be where you want to be now, but man, life can change fast. You may not be where you want to be now, but you're much farther away than where you used to be. I appreciate that. I love you all, man. Never give up on yourself, and the world will be yours. Believe that.